What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Video a little bit different. Definitely caught your eye with that title and thumbnail. We did buy a brand new Scania truck. It's not the full-size one, but check this out, guys. Doug here, they've got a full RC display set up with RC trucks and tractors and farm equipment. And I seen this thing, I was like, dude, I gotta have it. I'm not taking no for an answer.
I didn't take it, yeah.
He took it.
I took
it. Tell us about this thing. So you just finished it. This is the first time you've had it out?
Yeah, this is the first time it's been out, other than out in front of my house. It is a Tamiya Scania 6x4 770S. I am running the Bayer SFR1 sound system in it, sound and light system, with a Bluetooth module for running the trailer. What do you call it? I have about 4.5 months of build time in it, roughly around 200 hours.
That's insane.
But I'm a slow builder. I guess half the time I sit there and watch TV. So
it's incredible, man. It stuck out immediately. Like, I have a scan. So guys, just so you know, I have one of these brand new in the box that hasn't been assembled yet. I think, was it you Ryan got it?
I went out and got it.
I was like, buy it right now. And then Ryan and I took the top off the box. There's a lot of noise in the background. There's assembly going on here in the show, guys. We're at the Texas Trucking Show, by the way. Anyways, I pulled the top off the box. I was like, nope. Because the amount of, like you said, he's got 200 hours in this thing, and the amount of time it takes to build something this caliber is insane. And just, how much time do you think you have in just the truck?
The vast majority of it. That took me 4 months. This one, I knocked this out in 3 weeks.
Okay.
This is what, I started on this in February.
And you have a pretty crazy collection.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, trucks are new. Kind of a fun thing. I was just looking for something more challenging to build.
Yeah.
Because I got tired of building stuff and be done in 2 days.
Yeah.
And I was like, I need something bigger. So that's how I got into the trucks. And then watching your videos, that's when I started falling in love with the Scania, and I built it. And I told him, but this was originally blue. When I painted it, it was blue, just like his.
Yeah.
But then after I painted it, I was like, I need something flashier.
Yeah.
So I stripped it and did this. It is all paint except for any of the lettering is stickers, but everything else is paint.
So BM Transports is a real company in Ireland, and I've seen their trucks before. I've met some of the guys at some of the truck shows when I went to Europe and stuff like that. So, I mean, this thing is sick. We're going to cover everything about this truck. Well, I know we have lots of viewers in Europe that have these and lots of RC enthusiasts, and having something like this is just going to be awesome. We plan to take it to every truck show we go to with the Scania, and we're shipping.
He's going to fly me out for all the shows.
Yeah, so pretty much.
You heard it right
everything.
now.
And we've got
first class.
The one in the box. I'm going to ship to Doug here, and he's going to build it to look like our truck we've got. I'm trying to twist his arm, and it's going to be really sick. I'm super excited. But having this is absolutely an honor. I mean, it's awesome, man.
Oh, thank you.
But before we get into all the details on this, let's walk over. Check. Dude, look right behind you. That's crazy. We're trying to go home with that.
That's on my build list of one to do.
So anyways, we're going to check out all the other trucks that they have over here on the display and some of the equipment. They'll be doing some work with it, and you'll see that in the following videos we'll be doing here at the show, but let's go check all that stuff out too. So right here we have Keith's truck, and this is a 8x4 heavy spec truck, really similar to our buddy Anton's truck with Tapani Trucking. Now, Doug, you said you were wanting to build one of these to look like Anton's
to look
truck.
like that truck, just that mural stuff. Now, if I can get a sticker, I'm in.
Yeah. I think we can help arrange that. Isn't that crazy, though?
Lights, dude.
Look at this little Pete right here.
They're everywhere.
A man can go broke really fast being around all this stuff. Like Ryan. That's sick, though. Let's check out Doug's other trucks. He's got some really, really nice builds inside here, too. Now, they're setting up everything in here. They're going to have dirt over here with excavators and bulldozers and all kind of stuff. I think they got some dump trucks floating around, but all kinds of like crazy custom little trucks. And these are like so to scale, it's not even funny. Like, it's insane. and then they're having a mini truck show over here in the corner, and they're going to be getting judged on it.
And your truck's not going to be in it. If it's going to be over
We
in the
may have to
booth
bring it over here for a minute.
for the truck show, yeah.
We just bought a truck, and maybe it'll win. That'd be crazy.
So
These things are insane. Lots of aluminum and billet parts and pieces and
everything. Out of mine that are here, the Mack truck, the blue and white one, right here, that is a full custom build. It started with 36-inch blank frame rails, no holes drilled in it or nothing.
Wow.
And it was over 180 holes. I had to mark and drill for that with air ride rear suspension.
oh, it's got real air on it.
But no,
It's a little
fake.
rubber piece.
Yeah,
That's still cool though.
Yeah, it's fake, but everything's metal. The gas tanks, the air
Even the
tanks,
fenders.
the fenders are metal. It is a 3D printed body.
Really.
Yes.
So how do you find someone to make a file like that?
I'm not on Shapeways.
Really?
Yeah.
Even the fenders are stainless. So how did you find someone to roll the fenders, or was that
No,
something you were
there.
able to buy?
Yeah, there's a company out there that makes a lot of option truck. Now that's actually intended for a trailer.
Okay.
And the mounts that you see holding onto it, that's something that's not made. My nephew, who's a computer person, designed those for me and printed them out.
And this is your trailer here?
Yeah, it's just
Is
low
that
boy trailer.
Like an RC four-wheel drive trailer?
Exactly.
Okay. Yeah.
And I want to paint it, but I've had it for like 3 years and I just haven't gotten around to it. And
Look at the Scania T-cab right there.
Yeah.
Ryan. That's really cool. Do they even make those kits anymore?
Yeah, it's not a kit, it's a 3D printed body set.
Ah,
But
okay.
you take a 460, 620, 770, they've got them to do, and to make a T-cab out of it.
That's crazy. Then you got a Globetrotter. That's your truck. You
Yeah,
built that one?
yeah, the Guinness truck. It's
Yeah,
a
I like the
Volvo.
Guinness trailer.
Volvo. I built the truck first and everything, and a trailer was just going to be a white trailer, and then I found a site that had all these stickers, and so I spent a day just looking for which one would work best with the truck cab, and that was the closest one. And
you should do it with your infinite time you have building trucks.
right,
Is build like a Guinness trailer like that, but find a way to put one of those mini kegs in it. That'd be sick.
that would be.
That'd be really cool.
And that green and cream color, that was my very first truck I ever built. That's a Tamiya Grand Hauler. And only thing that's on that doesn't come in the kit is the grill and the front bumper. Everything else is kit.
Wow.
Or the wheels. I'm sorry, they're aluminum wheels.
Yeah.
But everything else is kit.
Even
So-
the Coke truck is yours too?
Yes, the Coke truck's mine.
That's really
that's
awesome.
a discontinued kit. They discontinued that about 10 years ago.
Wow.
And that one's got lit up dash, lit up cab, just like the Scania. And that was I learned how to light up a dash and drill all the holes and everything
Yeah.
for the backlighting on that truck. And then I went to the Scania and did it on that
There's
one.
all kinds of like iconic trucks sitting in here, from the Goblin truck. We've seen the real, not the real truck, but a replica truck. We seen it in Michigan a couple weeks ago.
What someone did?
He drives around all over the place with it. It's what is it, a Mack? The one that guy has? Yeah, it's a Mack with a 8V92 Detroit in it. And you've got the Mack right there from the iconic movie Convoy, which Ryan still has probably never seen that movie. With Chris Christopherson.
What? Dude. Really?
He is so uneducated.
You're not getting a pay raise.
Literally.
It's not happening.
But there's lots of stuff here that is not like kits. Like this right
That's
here.
3D printed, yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah, he printed that in his garage.
You know what that is, boys, right?
Yeah, blade for a windmill.
Yeah,
It's incredible. Look at this polished step deck. Like, that's hand built. That's not
Yeah.
a kit either.
Yeah. There's a guy out of Canada makes those.
That's crazy. And look at this huge RGN there. That's all homemade right there too. So let's take a closer look at Keith's truck here. See, it's got the dual steering axles. I still think we're gonna try to find a way to take it home with us. I've got a mini hydraulic skid steer. I'll have Ryan put a picture up here on the screen. We're trying to trade off to him. We're gonna go home with hopefully a couple Scanias inside the Scania. This one we could sit up on the coffee table up on it, or driving down the road.
That's what I said, but then he said you're heavy on the brakes.
got him.
Or the truck will slam on the brakes. Someone pulls
Right,
out in front
someone
of you.
pulls out in
too.
front of you.
Yeah. Yeah, traffic coming through, Memphis Nashville was bad, like crazy, just terrible drivers. Let's go look at all the little hydraulic machines over there right quick, and then we'll go do a full breakdown on the Scania we bought. Now, looking at these, do you have any of these,
No,
Doug? No,
I haven't. That's a lot of money.
Yeah, very intricate.
I mean, each one of those weighs about 50, 60 pounds.
Yeah, we used to have, there's an excavator over there, which is an RC four-wheel drive one that I actually had for a little while when we had the hobby shop. But all these hoses you guys see right here are real working hydraulics. So all these cylinders have hydraulic oil in them that make them function and move. And this machine right here is literally like 50 pounds. Like, it's very heavy. So when they put them on these trailers and move them around, like, the suspension on the trailers is actually working. Along with like that dozer right there. That thing's serious. And we're gonna put in the next video tomorrow, you guys are gonna see at the show and stuff. We'll come back over here when they get all this sand dumped out and they're doing dirt work. And you get to see all that. Like this little Komatsu, it's insane. I'll try to be real careful, but inside here, there's a valve body. And right back here in the back is a hydraulic pump that runs everything. So fully functioning scale is just nuts. Dude, look at the Scania turning. That thing's so cool. Think he can do it?
That's tight.
Yeah. But even the dump truck right there, that Volvo right there.
I do like that Volvo.
Yeah, that thing's sick. We need to get Doug here to build us a replica of our new sled pulling truck.
A what?
We got a W900L Kenworth we're building for sled pulling and drag
Oh, yeah,
racing.
yeah. I watched that. I thought you said stump pulling.
We're going to keep him busy building stuff
video.
for us. He's going to be like, I'm done. Leave me
Yeah.
alone.
I got my own business to run.
Yeah. All right, so let's go over here and we're going to not necessarily take apart our new Scania, but we're going to get in depth with everything.
Oh, that's chrome
cool. Is that like the plastic dip chrome? Is it?
It's actually the Tamiya makes that chrome.
Really? That's cool.
And this is the black chrome.
So is that like an aluminum frame then?
Yeah, it's an aluminum frame that I built for it.
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah,
An old Ford.
I like that one.
Oh, that's cool.
From what I hear, that kit's actually discontinued. Not the chrome one, but the regular Aeromax is discontinued, I heard.
Well, the chrome one is an American truck and it was never released in the United States.
Oh,
Really?
was it a Japan only or something?
I actually ordered it out of Singapore. So
Okay.
there was only, I think, 650 of them made.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And I know one of them that came here to the United
Pretty crazy.
States. was in-
All right, so full rundown, Doug. That started out as a Tamiya kit. I've seen like other YouTubers like Trucker Tim does some giveaways and builds them and pulls them out, and it's like, holy crap. Like, now this isn't spec exactly the same as our Scania we have over there, but it's really similar. I mean, if we put this thing on the table, people are going to flock to it at truck shows. And I'm honestly honored that you've decided to sell it to us, because I know you've got a ton of time and effort into this thing. But look inside, guys. Like, he's going to turn the cab lights on. There's a dog. Even look at the Griffin in the back there.
Dude.
It's crazy. Like, there's so much more to it than it just looks from
I
the
don't know
outside.
if you can see the dashboard lit up.
Oh yeah, come over to this side, Ryan. You might be able to see the
I can
dash.
see
You
it.
can see it through there. Isn't that crazy though? Got some custom bed sheets back there.
Yeah.
Did you sew those yourself?
No, got just a dollhouse.
Oh, okay. Dollhouse bed sheet.
Yep. I imagine it was kind of funny. The eBay is like, what is this guy
We'll
buying?
have to put a blonde Barbie in the passenger seat, or brunette. My wife's gonna see that.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yep. All right. So, really cool feature. Look at that. The rear axle lifts just like our truck. That is awesome. Now, it's a 6x4 truck, but you said you pulled the differential out, so
Yep.
it has a prop shaft that goes to it, but just for the tires to float, and it'll turn really sharp
Yep.
with that axle picked up. Now, before we get too far into all the details, custom interior lighting, custom interior painted, everything's done inside. Lights. Let's look at the lights on the front of this thing. So you said,
Okay, yeah, let's just go back to normal.
all right, so the radio. Let's talk about the radio really quick. So this is an 18-channel radio, and you're using 13?
13 or 14 of them.
14 different switches on that radio there.
Just the trailer's using 5 channels.
Yeah, and we're going to get to that in a minute because there's so much to cover on that. So custom lighting system, custom sound. You can see the little speaker up there on the bottom down there. So the truck makes real sounds and does everything. But it's got all the high beams, low beams,
I can't
interior
remember all the
lights.
switch. I just finished this thing, so I'm still trying to learn it all. Okay, there's the high beams,
Yep. Running lights.
fog lights.
Wow.
daytime running lights, and then the
There
turn
you go.
signals.
What? It has left and right turn signals?
Yeah.
So when you turn the wheel, they turn on? That is nuts. So it recognizes like the switch on the, that's crazy. So there's the lights. Now, do these lights right here work too?
Yeah. If I remember which one it's on. There it is.
That's so sick, isn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Now, these aren't the original wheels, right? So
No.
the original wheels that come with them are like chrome-plated plastic.
Yeah.
These are all billet aluminum, or maybe forged, whatever, but aluminum wheels, and these covers are aluminum. You've done the Scania hubs because
Yep.
they don't normally come with
Nope.
those?
Nope. I wanted it to be Scania.
As scale as possible.
Yep, and they actually make the planetary gear ones also.
Really?
So like if
That's
I
his
build
has.
I would build that. I'd put
And
the
they're
planetary.
real planetaries.
Yes. Well, no, it's the cover.
Okay.
But it looks, but it's
But
a
still.
Scania one. So to keep it, and then to fire it up, you just hit the throttle.
Oh, hang on. We got to put a mic next
Oh,
to
mic
it.
next to
Here
it.
you go. So,
It is cool.
sounds like our real truck. You hear it rev it up? That's so sick.
And it does have a 3-speed transmission in it too. Like right now it's in first gear, second gear, third gear, and it's just there's an actual 3-speed transmission you have to build in these trucks.
Yeah, so we'll try to very carefully lean it a little bit
Yeah.
so you guys can see underneath it. There's a lot of moving parts under here. Aluminum front axle, is that standard?
No, that one's actually lowered 1 centimeter.
Okay.
I wanted a better look.
Battery goes underneath it, and that's a big lithium battery, so that
Yeah.
has to last like
Yeah,
forever.
An hour,
That's
easily.
crazy.
I would think.
Wow.
That's my whole lifting axle. It's funny. The pieces out of it are off
So
my.
that's, you custom made
Yeah.
that. That's not something
That's
you
not
just get a kit for.
No, and that part's off of one of my race vehicles. I robbed off of it, and I was scrounging around my hobby room, going, "What can I do to make this?"
Wow. So it's a little fragile, but I mean, these guys out here with some of these other trucks, you'll see they're out running around working them, doing all kinds of stuff.
Yeah.
So that kind of covers the truck. I mean, is there anything else you can think of?
I'm sure after the video's done.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Even the lights in the visor, dude.
Yeah. That one was actually kind of funny because that visor comes with the way that I can have like white, red, and all different color lights.
Oh, really?
But because I didn't want all that stuff and everything, and I didn't know how to control it with the computer, I actually soldered in LEDs in front of those
Wow.
to get it to work. And you'd have to pull it off, but you can see all the wires are even bare wires.
Really?
It's all.
That's incredible. And the paint. We forgot about the paint. So this is all from a spray can.
Yes. This is Tamiya paint that you can buy at a hobby store.
And you taped all this off by hand?
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
the only thing, the stickers are
those
things that are printed,
the Griffin,
the Griffin.
That's it for stickers on this.
Wow.
That's all paint. Even this is all, I taped all that off.
Straight lines. boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first thing that caught my eye was, like when I was looking around over there, I seen the fenders, I was like, whoa, what is that?
You're like, I recognize those.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right, so now we're going to talk about the trailer, which the truck and the trailer Bluetooth connect.
Yep.
So there's no plugging wires like some of these other little trucks.
No, and that's why the lights are on right now, because it's simulating the truck, because it's talking to
okay.
it. They do have a way to do the switch to where you can do it with the radio,
Yeah.
and I just never got around to it,
Yeah.
because most people, you'll leave them connected.
Yeah, of course. So inside here is our electronics box, battery and stuff in there. There's a lot going on with the trailer too. So
Yep, we can show them, or...
oh yeah,
go ahead.
I'll let you do it. No,
okay.
I'll let you do
Okay.
it.
Okay.
I'll play with it later on.
The trailer, the front axles, just like in the real ones, they lift.
Dude, isn't that insane?
So, and then the rear axles steer.
Yes.
And it
Dude.
steers with the truck.
Yes.
So, all right, so he's turning the truck right now, and the rear axle on the trailer's turning back here. Isn't that crazy? Now, even these wheels are all aluminum.
Yep.
The spare tires and wheels back here,
And that's aluminum.
aluminum
I
also.
don't play when I play.
That's crazy.
And then
and
the
then
what'd you call those?
the landing gear.
Landing gear. I
Yeah.
call them legs. So they, like right now, you can see them. That's going up. You can see them working.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy.
Oh yeah.
Now you can just back
Yep.
right up to it.
Yep. Oh, let me turn that off. And you got to wait a second. It has like a 5-second delay after you start it up.
Hey, no, don't scratch the fenders now. I've done that on the big truck, the real one.
Oh wow, I'm off big time.
There you go.
Trying to do it from
Move
this
her
angle.
over a little
There we
bit.
go. Now let me see if I can do it like a real truck does.
There you go.
Do it back, and then you do the
Tug test, yep.
Tug, and then we're good. So then we're going to take the legs up the wrong way.
Check that out. And the rear axle's still off the ground, guys.
Yep.
So you can just disengage it and drop the axle.
Yep, just like that.
That's awesome.
And then we can just...
Look at the rear axle steering. Isn't that awesome, though?
Now, I cannot back these things up to save my life. And that steering axle in the rear makes it tough.
But come right here, Ryan. Look at the lights on the back of the trailer. So when you've got it in reverse, is that when the flashers turn on? Okay.
Yeah, they're automatic in reverse. As soon as I hit forward, they'll stop.
Is there anything good inside the trailer?
I don't have the floor in there.
Okay.
Because I needed to get to the wiring because I wanted to do some changes, but now I'm not going to do those changes.
Because I'm impatient.
So, but it does open up. You can see it inside.
Overall, just really, really awesome scale, like super duper scale. Everyone's been saying we need to get a European trailer. We got one now.
Yeah.
It's just what is this? 1/12?
1/14.
1/14 scale. Yeah. This is awesome. Now we just need to get this other one built. We'll get an RGN. God, I see. Did you get it on camera? Yeah.
Yeah, my cool factor just dropped.
Oh boy, we'll get an RGN to match the. That'd be awesome. We can get the stickers brought down by our friends at Santala Print over in Finland.
I know. Let's get some driving action.
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think Ryan wants to drive it. Really
See if
bad.
you can. Steering's backwards. I can reverse it and make it proper.
Still unreal.
Dude, no, this is awesome. I don't know who's more excited.
Ryan's wetting his pants right now because he's a big RC guy.
Yeah.
Bruce, you better learn how to drive.
Shoot.
Did you get it already?
Yep.
Look, you haven't had to pull the thing for the fifth wheel.
I think they make electronic fifth wheel
They
releases
do.
for these, don't
I have
they?
it from another. It's just because I wanted a sliding fifth scale or
Okay.
fifth wheel. They don't have that option for it.
Gotcha. Ryan's in his element right now getting to film RC stuff. That's all this man lives to do. It's so loud in here, so sorry about the audio, guys. We're doing our best.
Ready to do driving?
Yeah, go for it. Just drive wherever you want. He'll get the shots. Is that first gear or is that third?
That feels like third. That's first.
Wow, she got some torque.
Yeah, that's full speed in first gear.
Dude, did it like grab on something, or is it
No,
just turn that?
It turns that sharp.
Holy cow!
And if I raise the rear wheel, it actually turns even sharper.
Oh, the rear axle lifts too?
Yeah, not on the trailer, on the truck.
Oh, on the truck,
But
yeah.
for some reason, it lets it do it better.
Holy cow! It seemed like it was just like
Spinning in its spot.
spinning the trailer
Yeah.
around. Yeah.
Yeah, when it's on like asphalt or concrete, it's even better.
This is really nice. This is sick. This is so awesome. Dude, watching it just turn the trailer around is just nuts. The People are gonna lose it at truck shows we take this thing to. Now you've got the steering where it's like slowed down to where
Yeah.
it's, so it's scale instead of
Yeah.
being like instant.
Yeah, which at times I kind of wish I had them at the faster. What'd you do? Oh, you changed your gears?
Okay.
Yeah, that's the gear selector. Yeah, first is all the way forward, third is all the way back.
What'd you say, Ryan? So this is the factory motor that comes with the kit?
No, it's a
Okay.
55 turn, but it's still a brush. No, nothing fancy motor.
She gets it. Oh, sliding a little bit. We gotta be careful.
Fine.
Now is the rear axle up right now, or is it?
No, if it's the thumb, that one right there, all day waiting for it. And then the opposite side does the trailer lift.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, you got it just fine. Don't scratch it.
Yeah, right. I wish we could bring this to Finland with us in August.
Well, you could, but it's just going to be pricey.
Yeah.
It's funny, you're geeking out on it too.
Yeah. Well, guys, there you have it. Our new Scania truck. It may not be the big one, but it's a small one. And this one can stay in the U.S. for forever. So, shout out to Doug for turning loose of his baby. I'm so pumped. We're going to have this thing in the booth with us all weekend, guys. So make sure you come out here and see us today, Saturday, when we're posting the video, and Sunday we'll be here. And we'll definitely be bringing this thing to all the future shows with us, like every single show. If Doug can get us our other one built, I'm going to have to twist his arm. We'll have another, man, that'll be so sick, though. You can't.
Oh, I agree with you 100%.
Like,
I'm just thinking of the work.
Yeah, oh, I know. That's
Well,
why I
I
was
mean,
like,
it's a one-color paint job, so it's not that difficult. I don't want to say that.
but it's going to be so cool, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd
gonna
love
be
to have
sick.
that color. I thought it was a metallic. It's not.
It is. It's a
Oh, it is
Yeah,
metallic?
yeah. You can barely see it in the daylight.
Oh,
it
okay, there it
pops.
is.
Yeah. I don't know if I could ship you. I probably could ship you some paint ground.
Paint code?
I could probably get some spray paint, an automotive spray paint in a can.
If you can get that.
Or I get you the code because at Napa and
Oh, yeah.
O'Reilly,
I can
they
go-
can just.
Yeah, if you can get the code. I couldn't
Yeah,
find a paint code
I've
for
got
it.
the code, so yeah.
Okay.
I can send that to you.
Wow, why are you...
Need it in like 3 weeks, you said you can
No.
do it? Anyways, guys, hope you enjoy the video. Make sure you smash the like button, subscribe. Thanks again to Doug. Hope to see you all here at the Texas Trucking Show in the next few days. Comment down below, what do you guys think of this thing? This thing's awesome. It's hands down really awesome.